Hello everybody, my name is Aiden, and welcome back to another video. I'm back again. Oh, by the way, Happy New Year. Wishing you guys a Happy New Year. I know it's like, what, the 6th of Jan, I believe? Yeah. So, let's start this new year with like a banger video. I have no idea what this video is about, but this idea of mine popped up in my head, and I was just discussing with my friend Jazz, and he's probably gonna do the same thing, I believe. So, yeah. Let's start with the Formula 1 2024 drivers tier list. So, what we got here is GOAT, grade, better than expected, map, and please leave F1 with. So, let's start off with Lando Norris, the McLaren GOAT himself. I would want to put him in GOAT. I know a lot of McLaren fans would want to put Lando as the GOAT because of his dominant performance in the 2024 season, like in the middle of the season, but then it kind of sort of died out a little bit at the end. But then he did win in Abu Dhabi, securing the win for McLaren in the Constructors' Championship. But I wouldn't necessarily call him the GOAT because, you know, if you have to compare him with Max Verstappen, the only reason why he's kind of better is because, you know, McLaren actually makes a good car, but Max has more experience than Lando does. So I'm putting great here, and plus he has won a lot of world champions. So yeah, I mean that's just my opinion. It's my opinion. I would say Lando is a GOAT. He's one of the GOATs, but if you have to compare it to Max, Max is better. That's my opinion. Oscar Piastri, I would want to put him in great, but I would say he is better than what I expected. So I mean, he also had a sort of dominant performance in the 2024 season in Baku.
And it will be a sequel to celebrate. The Australian is a Grand Prix winner for the second time.
Okay, next we got Charles Leclerc.
Yes! Yes!
Charles Marc-Hervé Percival Leclerc. I'll put it right next to his brother, his adopted brother, Oscar Pastry Leclerc. I would say I would want to put him in great. Or maybe he could be in the GOATs. No, yeah, I think he could be in the GOATs, but I would say actually no, put him in great, right next to Lando. Again, that's my opinion. By the way, I'm getting my verdict and all that in the 2024 season, so this is based on my opinion and their actual like performance in the 2024 season. Carlos Sainz.
Do you think that was a smooth operator?
Smooth operator.
He also had a dominant performance for Ferrari, helping Ferrari also be above Red Bull. These two actually work together perfectly. Next, we have Max Verstappen.
You know what that is? Simply lovely.
And obviously gotta put him in the GOATs. Despite him not winning a lot of races, which is shocking, I'll still put him in the GOAT. Despite Red Bull not having the faster car, he still performed better than Sergio Perez. Speaking of which, I'm sorry, I had to. As a Red Bull fan, as a diehard Red Bull fan, sorta, he has to, I mean, he's already departing from Formula 1 and Red Bull. So, in the start of the season, he did good. He actually helped Max. He was always behind Max, though. He's always behind Max. But then, as soon as he extended his contract, he just became worse and worse. So, I'm sorry, Sergio Perez. He went from the Mexican Minister of Defense to the Mexican Minister of Terrorism after doing a lot of terrorism to the barriers he kept on fucking to. Anyways, next on the list we have George Russell.
I'm an athlete.
A lot of people call him the Milky Barker. A lot of people call him Osama bin Russell.
Osama bin Russell. Osama bin Russell. Osama bin Russell.
Righty.
I would say George Russell did better than what I've expected. A lot of races like in Las Vegas. Sir Lewis Hamilton.
Stay up.
Fernando Sigma Alonso. Shittier car. Max still performs and still performs better than his teammate. It's the same thing with Fernando Alonso with Lance Stroll.
And the window licker, window lickers, the window licker, the window licker, the window licker, the window licker, window licking spastic, you fucking spastic.
I don't need to explain why Lance Stroll should leave. Literally buying his way through the formulas and actually buying his, getting a seat because his dad owns the, you know, the team. So, next we got Pierre Gasly. Obviously putting him the GOAT. Despite having a good season, he hasn't destroyed or ever break the car, costing Alpine like a lot of money. Until Esteban
Fucking
into his car in Monaco.
Gasly here, and Ocon on the inside, getting sent airborne.
I'm going to say...
What did he do?
Esteban on the podium, baby! I've obviously put it in better than expected due to his performance in the Brazilian Grand Prix.
Zario 10. And P2.
Next, we have the 3 Haas drivers. I'll definitely put them in better than expected. Yuki Tsunoda.
Guys are fucking retarded.
Definitely better than what I expected. Daniel Ricciardo, obviously.
I wouldn't say I'm a competitive person. I don't know, competition doesn't really inspire me to do anything. Yeah, I'm very calm and composed, especially when there's a lot of people watching and there's an audience. I don't really feel the need to be competitive. If I get beaten at something,
Fuck that shit!
I'm super respectful. You know, if someone beats me, then I'm actually kind of glad that they beat me because it takes a lot of pressure off me. So it's easy to lose than win, basically. So I normally buy them a beer.
It's the GOAT. Liam Lawson, meh. Actually, better than expected. Alex Albon.
Oh, George, you are so bad! George!
I think better than expected. Logan Sargent, obviously the GOAT. Franco Colapinto, better than expected. Joe Guan Yu.
China, 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 China. Bing, 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 bing. I love China.
GOAT. Been great for Valtteri Bottas.
I mean, I don't know. It's unfortunate.
So yeah, this is my tier list for the Formula 1 driver, 2024 driver tier list. If you agree with me, then yeah, okay. If you don't agree with me, then I don't care. So we'll move on to the next one. Alright, next is the Formula 1 2021 liveries tier list maker. I couldn't find the 2024 liveries because I don't know. So okay, so let's see what we got here. We got top, good, meh, what is this shit, and D. Maybe if I can just switch this around. Yeah, that looks a lot better. So first we got the Sauber livery. I'll put it in D because it's alright. Next is the Scuderia AlphaTauri. I'll definitely put this in meh. It looks alright. The Aston Martin livery for 2021 looks mid as shit, so I'm gonna definitely put it in D. Ferrari, I have no idea what the fuck you're doing, because when I first saw your livery in Bahrain, it looked ass. First of all, the red livery obviously is their main livery thingy, but they obviously had to fuck it up with that green thing. I keep on seeing it in some races. It just makes me sad looking at it. Haas is definitely mid, so it's alright. McLaren mid. Mercedes is actually looks good on the because you know they steal their fucking thing from Red Bull. Red Bull is obviously going to the top. This is, I can tell this is Nicholas Latifi's car.
Nicholas Latifi tops free practice 3 here.
This is my tier list. Top, we got Red Bull and Williams because this is Latifi and Max. Good, this is Mercedes, meh, AlphaTauri and Alpine. D, Sauber, Aston Martin, Haas, and McLaren, and what the fuck, what is this shit, is Ferrari. So yeah, on to the next one, I guess. But anyways, that's all for today's video. I have no idea why I made this video. I'm just running out of content. I don't know what to do, and I just miss uploading videos for you guys. So yeah, I don't know. See you guys later. Bye.
Oh, you're so Portuguese.